You don't know what a kit is, but you want to know what a kit is. Gunplapedia.
Gundam Exia. Exia is from Mobile Suit Gundam 00. In the far future of the 2300s AD, the world is still kind of fragmented. Various power blocks of countries vie for Cold War control over solar energy. And while they're all in this big pissing contest with each other, there is a secret clandestine organization known as Celestial Being, who shows up on the scene with their highly powerful, near unstoppable Gundams to try to force conflict to come to an end by slapping down everyone who tries to start it with superior force and firepower. Exia is one of these 4 machines that blitzed onto the world, seemingly unstoppable, to put an end to conflict through armed interventions. The big fancy feature of the Gundams is their use of GN particles. That drive on the back and that solar reactor you see through the orb on the chest produce a special kind of super science particle that not only powers all of its beams and equipments, but also lets it bullshit aerodynamics and fly around through the air as if it had no air resistance or, gravity or physics or anything. It gives it incredible stopping power, incredible cutting power, incredible durability. It's unmatched by anything else in the world. At one point, these Gundams were under constant barrage for 14 goddamn hours from 400 different mobile suits. And the physical machines themselves barely groaned, even though the pilots were knocked silly and helpless. Exia is the protagonist, Setsuna F. Seiei's mobile suit of choice, and his combat style is close-range blade combat. In fact, the Exia carries so many close-range weapons, it was codenamed the Seven Sword, for its big old GN sword and the 2 beam sabers on the back, and the 2 swords on the butt. It's 4 or 5, and then 2 more beam sabers somewhere, and that makes 7, I swear. The 00 Gundams always have some real rounded edge but sharp point aesthetics to them that you can make some cool kit bash designs with as long as you kind of stay within their lane. Other more blocky utilitarian things like grunts, grazes, leos don't really mesh well with them, but they're real fitting for other organic-y Gundam designs. Ariel especially looks really good with the 00 stuff. And the Exia in particular is loaded with useful skills as well. From various combos that use either its physical or its beam sabers, more beam saber options, throwing the beam sabers, throwing even more of the beam sabers, using those integrated GN Vulcans on the arms, has a lot of close-range capability you can take advantage of. It also carries the 00 Gundam series hallmark, the Trans Am system, where for a limited amount of time, the particle output from those solar reactors are putting out 3 times as much particles, letting it zoom around and be stronger, faster, tougher, until they run out, then it's left in a weakened, depleted state till it recharges. If you think 00, you think Trans Am. And while it's not any better than any other Hypertrans, you cannot deny how cool that looks. For a 3rd generation Gundam, it is a first-rate kit.